Hey, you hear what happened to Pluto? It's fucked up, huh?
Yeah, you got fucking shat on in the show too.
Yeah, but then he got it. He doubled down on it and he got it super hard with a crazy chick. So where were we when we left off?
So, Joker's running the madhouse now.
Okay.
Commissioner Gordon got, and we have to go save him.
Okay.
And, we have the Batmobile on the island for some reason.
Okay.
And we have to get a special tool from it.
You're a special tool.
Yeah, well.
Wait, what is a special tool?
It's
is it the bat keys?
No, I showed you before. It's the
oh, the gel?
Explosive gel, yeah.
Yeah, okay. Oh, right, because I went to go get pizza and eat dinner. Both of these things are two separate entities.
Harley trashed
oh,
the car.
so I actually kind of
Looks like
wanted
there was
to
a
loop
scuffle.
back
They need to
into our
search the
conversation
area
of
around the
Eldritch
Batmobile.
theming.
Okay.
There could be a clue as to where she took
Which
Royce.
is from the movie we watched the other day. What was it? Bird Box.
Okay.
Hey, I know I'm really fucking late to the party on Bird Box.
It's been out for like a month or two. It's fine.
Not a month or two. By the time this episode comes out, it will have been 4 years.
No way
Jesus
he'd
Christ.
Yeah, Netflix was invented 40 years ago.
Gordon's favorite tobacco. Gordon's
Anyways,
smarter than he looks.
uh,
And a trail to follow.
Oracle, I found
You-
a pipe.
I
It has your father's initials.
spoilers for anybody who hasn't seen or cares about not being spoiled on Bird Box.
Exactly.
There was
He's left me a trail to follow. He's alive, Barbara.
in-work version of what the monster was going to be, because some producer said you cannot never show the monster. You gotta show it. It doesn't. You just gotta show it. You gotta show people what it looks like. And so they're just like, yeah, okay, we'll do a thing. So it was either like in a dream sequence where she sees one, or she catches it in the corner of her eye, and it wasn't like fucking Hydra gaze affixed on her, or Gorgon like looking at her, so it wasn't activating its psycho mode. But it's a fucking giant baby Naga.
Like a snake?
Yeah, it's an infant. It is a large infant with the body of a snake.
Huh.
And that's awful.
Yeah, that sounds kind of dumb.
You didn't hear why they removed it, right?
No.
They were totally gonna go for it, but then Sandra Bullock, protagonist lady, she saw them making it,
Yeah, and it was like, no,
like in the
don't.
other room, and then she started dying of laughter. She
That's
just
great.
started like dying, and then they're just like, maybe this is kind of fucking stupid, guys. And then there was another person who's just like, that's awful, get rid of it. So it's entirely possible that that thing could have still been in there, and I think that maybe showing a thing that makes people insane should not be a baby snake.
Yeah, that's not great.
It's not.
For,
It's
especially
not
because
even- it
that
doesn't
doesn't
even
even make a whole lot of sense with like the way it behaved in the goddamn movie. Like, I thought it was like just literally a giant insanity machine just floating around.
That would have been something. It doesn't even have tentacles. Like,
Yeah.
come on, guys. It doesn't even wear steampunk goggles. It doesn't even have a tabby cat. That has a very fun name.
The security doors
I
are
remember
locked.
when JonTron
I'm
just
going to have to find another way around to get back
was
on Gordon's trail.
bleeped out for like 2 minutes straight.
You know I don't watch Game Grumps.
Yeah, but I do.
So
That's my favorite part.
any surface that you can use the explosive gel on is helpfully marked by this transparent blue texture when you're in detective mode. Yet another reason why you really have no reason not to have this on during the entire game, other than the fact that it looks ugly as hell.
Okay.
In
Should
future
it
games, they're gonna
maybe-
try and make it a bit less overpowered, but it doesn't work that well.
So like, would it be like good to have detective mode be on like maybe like a battery? Like it doesn't like just
That might
just
be a
so that you
balancing
can't keep
act.
it
Yeah, but on the other
toggled
hand,
all the time.
that would make certain sequences really annoying. Like for the moments where you actually do have to use it and look around the environment to try and find key stuff. If you had to stop and wait for that to be recharged
Well, no, just like
every
a couple seconds.
it kind of loops back to like any game with a flashlight. If the flashlight has a battery, that's like the most annoying thing in the world.
I guess. Yeah, that would just be like the battery. I'm
You get
slapping
one
my
of those.
small dick right now. That's what that sound was. What do you mean I get one of those? You're gonna fucking edit out my terrible jokes later? You're just gonna have like the static, like this broadcast has been interrupted by the FBI, and just have a monotone tone. There's actually a fun thing. So, YouTube actually does this fun thing where, and by fun I mean stupid.
Batman, what's going on? The crazies are moving
Where
towards
it
the
will
medical
automatically
facility.
detect swearing.
What's Joker
Yeah.
doing?
That's fine. That's
He's
normal.
trying to take
Sometimes
over
it'll
the
do that for
island piece by
the
piece.
automatic
Looks
captions,
like
which I think
medical
is
is
really
the
cool
next
and helpful because
Has anyone got
I'm
out of the building?
technically deaf,
I saw a doctor
not
trying to get
deaf.
out.
but
It was torn apart.
You made this
Even
joke
if-
in the beginning.
I know that's why I didn't do the full version. I got decaf. Even it will also detect monotone noises that are approximately the length of swear words, and it will count those as as explicit language for the rating system that they're now putting on YouTube.
Dude, fucking YouTube's like detection ability is actually insanely impressive.
It is. I
Like,
do like it.
it's really shitty, like
It is.
how they implement it, but its ability to detect stuff is uncanny. Like it'll fucking nab like fucking people just humming a tune.
And I think. Oh, sorry.
No, like just fucking like like someone just like singing a cappella for like 5 seconds will just get fucking got.
Are you? Oh yeah. The copyright shit.
Yeah.
That's stupid. But it's also done by like third-party companies that will manually do it. Because right now, a lot of other companies are also now offering their services as copyright detection, which I think is shitty.
Yeah, it's a bit late in the
that's,
game to like try and get into YouTube stuff, but hey.
Listen, don't worry. We've got like another 5 years. If we could keep at this for 5 years, I bet we'll have a very humble following of 200 people.
Hey, you know what? If that's 200 people actually watching our videos when they
Dude,
get
if
uploaded,
our
that would be
retention rate is
actually pretty
so
cool.
good. It would be so good. Hi, people from the future.
So
If
no one's
you've got
watching
a-
this now.
Yeah, if you're watching it now, 5 years in the 2014, 2024. I don't like how years are named. Can we just reset the clock? We should have reset back to 1 at the year 2000.
The distant future.
The year 2000. We should stop. Dude, it's so weird. People are now going to be able to put, you know how like we abbreviate years by the last 2 digits?
Yeah.
People are going to be abbreviate years by the last 2 digits. Like, we're back to the teens again. Welcome back, World War One. I've missed you, my old friend. Just in time for Act 3 of World Warring.
So I'm gonna nab the special combo takedown here, and that is essentially going to. Sorry, it's horrible. That is basically going to be what we're going to use for the rest of the game. Because the ability to instantly KO an enemy is like way too strong. It is the best upgrade in the game.
Can you do me a favor? Now, does walking in here trigger a scene?
Well, she's talking right now.
Okay, can you walk towards the
Where's
right and forward? Yeah, forward to the right. Yeah, go right up, nuzzle your. Okay, right. A little bit further to the right. Further to the. You fuck! You can't do that to me.
Why not?
I needed you to use your detective vision on her
What?
ass. That's not.
That's
That's
you
not-
asked. That's
that's
what
not
you asked
doing
for.
anything for-
You could see
that's
the
not doing anything
segmentations of
for
her
me.
model.
Yeah. 1 second. What's the username for the Rule 34 bot? I need to use that for a second.
I mean, that's on you, buddy.
Alright. Rule 34 Harley Quinn.
Be prepared for like 1,000,000 results.
That is not Harley Quinn. That is Wonder Woman with a dick? Yeah,
Well,
this
you
is
know,
good.
You can
Alright.
approximate things.
I'm satisfied. You think Batman... How many... If this... Listen, I just want to draw dicks with the explosive gel.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah, okay.
So this is like the weirdest like form of explosive because it's
Yeah.
strong enough to like blow this solid concrete wall down.
Yeah.
You can
And it
stand right
doesn't hurt
next
you.
to it. and,
Yes!
like-
I was gonna ask you to do that. Like, if you just put... Can you put it anywhere?
Yeah.
Alright, can you just put it, like... Yeah, can you stand on it and it doesn't hurt you?
Just flinch a bit.
Awesome! Fucking Batman greater than Superman.
And it's like, if you put it on a non-explodable surface, you can basically just use it as a trap for enemies when you're in the Predator missions.
Oh, cool. That's how I used C4 in Call of Duty.
Yeah.
C4 is just better grenades, like, honestly.
I would throw like the C4 onto the fucking like when people had shields. Like I would use
Yeah,
a fucking
yeah.
sticky grenade and like just throw it onto the corner of the shield, and the explosion would kill them.
I just threw C4 over their heads and detonated it behind
Yeah.
their backs. Dude,
Totally
that
how
and
C4 was
drop-shotting?
intended to be used.
I cannot play Call of Duty competently on PC. Just because, like, I haven't had the years of FPSing on PC that I have with, like, consoles. Like, I would be so much better at a bunch of these shooter games on consoles because everybody's worse than me. You know what surprises me,
Yeah, but
though?
now on
I
consoles you
thought-
get people with mouse and keyboard anyway.
Oh, no! I'm getting old!
Yeah.
Fuck! Yeah,
Why does
but
he need the
barrier
belt?
to entry.
I've got to save them.
People with a keyboard and mouse were already going to stomp. So, I'm going to be fine. And they have technically had less time to practice than I have. So, people who are just now making the transition, no good. People who already know, that's fine. They were going to already get a big dick anyway. There's this one controller I had for Black Ops, the first one.
Yeah.
And it was... I didn't get it on release, but it was a third-party controller, and it had back paddle buttons on it. And
I think I got fucked up.
he got super fucked. He dead. Oh god, it burped so bad. Oh fuck. It had reprogrammable buttons on the back of it.
Yeah.
And I would remap those buttons to like to lie prone.
Okay.
And I drop shot like a motherfucker.
When I use back pedals, it's usually for stuff that I need to press quickly, like I usually have them for grenades or
Gotcha.
melee attacks, like something I need to like snap to on the fly.
Yeah. But I also wanted to be able to like continue aiming, so I need my right thumb, like for minimizing travel distance from the joystick to the buttons. That's what I would use it for. Wait.
So that was an
He went
upgrade I
up-
got earlier that allows me to hang upside down from the gargoyles.
That's sick.
Yeah. And he'll start screaming and attract other enemies. And
Hey,
then I
that's
can
pretty
just
cool.
cut this and just drop him on his neck and he dies.
But Batman doesn't kill people.
Yeah, no, Batman doesn't kill people. It's fine.
I feel like who made the decision that Batman wouldn't kill people? Is that during like the comics code or whatever? Because that seems like a holdover from the comics code.
It's a bit older than
comic
the comics
codes
code.
for you children that don't know anything. is
I
there was a
guarantee,
Sandy Hook
like, that
shooting.
any given viewer knows more about comics right now than you do.
Shut up! Nobody knows that. This is my one chance to sound smart. When the Sandy Hook shooting happened,
Wait.
all the moms really hated the video game hatred,
You're
and
not.
they said you should not show children dying. So then Steve Jobs vowed to never have any comic book character killed, ever, because that would be mean and make children sad, and would be too traumatic on their developing brains to experience trauma.
Wow.
And that is actually why nobody ever dies in comics.
I see.
Yeah.
Oh.
Oh shit, my microphone's off.
You're safe now.
What?
There we go. What if I just get up real close?
Why?
Oh yeah. You're here with a player named Gus.
That's fucking why.
Oh, so now that we finished all available psych content
Yeah.
up to the movie that hasn't been released yet.
Yeah.
What do you think about it so far? What do you think about it in general?
That's a fun show.
It is a fun show.
Reminds me of Scrubs. I like
It is
Scrubs.
very much like Scrubs, but it also has guest appearances by all your favorite wrestlers,
I guess
including
so. Yeah, I wasn't expecting that.
Over here.
John
I'm
Cena
right here, bitch.
I don't know.
There we go.
and
One
a
minute
bunch
we
of
were
other
doing
people
our
that I
evening
don't know.
rounds, and the next I was whisked into the room and took
there's
us
that guy
hostage.
named like what,
Did
the
they have
Boulder
anyone
or
with-
something.
They took someone into the elevator.
The guy who had an
I couldn't
axe
tell
in
who
his
it
back.
was.
Oh, fucking Big Show? Yeah.
Yeah. I was about to call him White Power Bill, but I
It's
knew
like-
that was wrong.
Is Big Show,
We'll be fine.
Charlotte Flair,
What about
the Bella twins,
Gunfire. They could be dead.
of course,
We should go and help.
Oh no.
fucking Fred's
I
dad.
forgot. Dr.
Fred's
Take the
dad.
observation room, and Dr.
Do you have
Taylor
any
said-
other like
Dr.
in
Young.
real life
Okay, stay here.
headcanons, like IRL headcanons?
I'm here, Mike.
What?
It's like, yeah, no, this isn't what actually happened,
Thank you for
but I
your-
want, but it is it is real to me. Like,
What, like
John Cena actually being-
Fred's dad?
yeah, like that.
Nothing that's that enticing.
Blade's got all these wonderful ones, like how Finland doesn't exist.
Yeah, that's a big old meme now.
Is it a? Oh, it is
There's
a big meme.
subset-
It's
there's a
now.
whole subreddit for it.
Yeah, he showed that to me. I'm kind of, man, all these fucking weirdos appropriating all of the good conspiracy theories and getting them popular so I can't sound crazy when I say them. You want to know one of my
game?
Listen, you want to know one of my real conspiracies? And this is like believable enough to be true, okay? It's not like anything crazy like the guy who directed The Shining. Who is he again? I was about to say
Fucking Kubrick?
Wozniak. Yeah, I was about to say Wozniak, but I don't. I knew that was absolutely wrong. Fuck, what was the name? You just said it.
Kubrick?
Stanley Kubrick. Yes, I almost said Ted Bundy.
What the fuck?
I was thinking about The Shining, and for some reason I put in Ted Bundy as Jack Nicholson. But I believe that Michigan road work is done intentionally shitty just so that we can keep our road workers employed. Because I think, let me go and fact check this, but I'm gonna sling this out here before I do that. Michigan spends the most on road construction relative to any other state in the U.S. And it's just it's a big conspiracy just to keep people employed by having shitty roads and having shitty work done. And you hear like a lot of other states have the joke, hey, here in X state, we've got 2 seasons, winter and road construction. Ha 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 ha. Ha ha.
Huh.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know nothing about that stuff.
Yeah, so you can't call me out on Michigan memes.
Okay.
Yeah. Like, Verner's, guys, am I right? Come on, where's my D-Town crew? Ha ha ha.
Oh, you barely
Y'all
live
like-
in Michigan.
Y'all like Eminem? Yeah, I too have been down to the mile road south of 10. Me too. Oh, one of my other favorite music artists lived in I think it was Auburn, Michigan. Andrew WK. That guy is great. I like that guy. Why did he perform for Rage 2?
Because people gave him money. Money, money, money.
But-
I gotta have the money. Money,
That's
money, money.
not how
I
that
need to have the
goes.
money.
Party makes me farty. I need to take antacid so I can keep on partying.
So if we had fucked that up there, like that was actually like kind of a little puzzle you had to do, because if you had done anything to like,
They would have shot her.
like disrupt them without getting them all at once, Dr. Young here would have got. So instead,
so-
you use both walls in order to knock them all out at once.
Is it true that
Yeah,
you're
so
going
just
state-
fucking combust the room with a lot of explosives and rocks to somehow kill everybody in the room except for the NPC.
It's fucking this
Mission
explosive
failed.
gel
We got
shit-
him next time.
It's explosive gel shit. It's like purely concussive, I guess. I don't know how that works, or if that's something that can actually exist in real
Don't
life.
worry, Doctor. I rescued
But-
you first, and now I'll
It
send
is-
Like
the other
having
ones.
no like
You wait here.
fire.
It's
It
dangerous.
has,
element
it
to
has
it.
no fire. It has no like heat properties to it. It has no god. I mean, look at it.
There is still more medical staff that need
Like-
my help.
That's a pure shockwave.
You're right. Well, listen. This is the same universe with Cyclops, so he's got like hard
Oh.
laser beams. So it doesn't really make much sense to me either.
Nothing you just said was correct.
What? Am I not right? Like Cyclops is the one. Okay. All right.
Cyclops is
no.
a Marvel
X-Man
character.
is there we go. I was coming around to it. Why do you have to take away my anti-thunder of myself?
Whether psychosis is in itself neurotoxic.
Hey,
and
you
whether
should.
potentially
Oh.
damaging changes to
See,
the brain
see
are
this
things
fucking
that
thing?
the
Like, do you get the
psychotic
problem yet?
Subject
Like,
title
oh,
allows us
what
to
is this?
describe the
I don't know. I'll
physical
push my
effects
fix
of
button
such
to know
changes.
everything in the
Early
universe.
results will
Does Detective Vision have any limitations to it? Like you can't see through fucking lead?
So,
Oh, you can't, see through
see
walls?
you
Gotcha.
can't- no, specifically, you cannot see through walls that don't have environments.
Alright,
Like this, like because
alright.
this is just the border of the level. But I can totally see these guys like a mile away. Like I know
Okay.
they're over there.
That's metagaming. You're fucking banned.
Like this. Fucking stupid. It's the-
Pack up your character sheet and your fucking dice and goblins. Get out. How many different like parody names for Dungeons and Dragons is there?
Location plus monster. There's your formula.
But they have to be. It has to be an alliteration.
So
Is this a Dark Souls reference?
something bad happened here.
You are performing just below my predicted
I think this
Killer
is
Croc Cell.
the
You'll never
work
beat me.
of a werewolf.
I mean, there's a like a Halloween comic. It's like Batman versus werewolves.
Oh, does Batman win?
I
Does
think
Batman become a werewolf?
I think it was Batman and Superman versus werewolves and vampires or something like that.
Is it modern day or is it like retro? And by retro I mean Victorian.
No, it's like, set in the like a version of the standard DC setting.
Okay, so what universe is Blade in?
Marvel.
Shit! Dude, all the good ideas require a lot of hoops, legal hoops to go through.
Yeah. Marvel and DC
Fuck.
will cross over with each other when they need the money. That's basically
they-
it.
Yeah, but now Marvel doesn't need money anymore.
They got that fat movie money.
They got that fat Thanos butt money.
So when you're like crouched around the corner like this, you can lock on to throw your batarang. It
Uh-huh.
not currently useful, like as a technique, but there are some upgrades that we can get later that will make it actually pretty good. Especially when we get the remote control batarang, which is fun to toy around with. Though actually not that good.
Oh, you've
Oh.
heard
Also, there's a mechanic of the combat here where the closer you are to finishing the encounter, the more damage your hits are gonna do. So, like, when you're on the last enemy, you have a very high chance of the next hit you throw to just killing him, regardless of how, sorry, knocking him out, regardless
Okay.
of how much damage you've actually done to him.
Okay. Yeah, just
And
crit
that's
the
just to
dude
keep
so
things,
hard.
just to keep things smooth.
That's pretty.
Cash, what happened? There was an alarm in medical. I heard someone shouting and found the doc lying on
Can I get a look at that guy on the
When I
left
went to
though?
help him, the room was flooded with
This
gas.
guy?
These doors
Yeah, I
locked
want
down.
to look at his
Can't get
face.
out.
He
Don't know
looks
how
like
long
fucking
it'll
cotton.
last.
He looks like a fucking testicle. Oh yeah, you're right. He's totally he's totally cotton though. I killed I incapacitated 50 men.
When I get out of here.
So we got a Joker death trap to try and solve.
Return the fate.
Okay.
Leave
Who
it.
dies if we fail?
Can you control the ventilation system?
People we don't want to die.
Joker fills the room with gas.
Okay.
And we're trapped in here. I can sit in here all night. But
Okay.
the doc over there ain't looking.
As we're trying to rescue all the medical personnel before we continue on to find Gordon.
So, I'm pretty sure everybody knows about Ant-Man going into Thanos' butt.
Yeah, that's common knowledge
you-
at this point.
Heard, however, about the problem with haha, you died. I mean, got knocked out.
So, hang on. So this guy's in a precarious situation, hovering above Joker gas.
Yeah, you should help him out. Wait, being in Joker gas
He's
just
dead
straight up
now.
fucking kills you.
Yeah, he's dead
Yeah.
now.
Well,
Like-
but it didn't kill Batman when he went down there, so it doesn't kill him.
So, like, why did I do that? That was a fucking dick move.
Morality go down.
Yeah.
Alright, so somebody responded to the Thanos butt Ant-Man,
Yeah.
and he says, I thought about this, and I can't think of a worse death for Ant-Man. Because Thanos is pretty tough, okay? Like, he can take some punches from the Hulk kind of tough. And so his butthole and his insides have to be Hulk strong too. So the way I see it happening is Ant-Man crawling up Thanos' butt, expanding, and then whatever I can describe as the chunky human soup that would come flying out of Thanos' ass
What the
from
fuck?
Ant-Man trying to expand into something that won't budge. And that's my favorite retort to the Ant-Man butt Thanos.
Like,
Yeah.
I think the better
Yeah.
solution would be to just like shove the shrinking discs up his ass.
Okay. What are the shrinking discs?
Okay, so Ant-Man has like the two devices. He's got like the disc that'll make him big and the disc that'll make him small.
Okay.
So you just shove that up his ass. So you basically just constrict his fucking insides.
That I feel like that's some fucking role-playing shenanigans bullshit. And it's just like, no, it
what do you
applies to
think
the
shoving
entire
Ant-Man
thing.
up Thanos' ass is?
This is a logical
Yeah.
step.
Is it?
Okay, this isn't. Yes, it's not like gays causing hurricanes. No, it is a logical conclusion from point A to point B.